artichokes.
Stai registrando.
Yes, from now, yes, I am.
Artichokes, I don't remember.
It's the typical vegetable that we eat here in Rome for Easter period.
Asparago? No.
No, asparagus. That is asparagus.
Artichokes alla romana.
Yeah, o alla Giudea.
Alla Giudea.
Carciofi. Yeah,
Artichokes, yes. Okay, so are you ready to talk a bit?
Sì. Yes.
Okay, yes.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, now, my dear girl, I'm going to show you two pictures. And I want that you first start in Ross and then other two pictures for Anna. Okay? So these are for Ross. Sorry, they
are
small. Yes. I'm sorry.
No.
Nothing. Yeah. They're gone. Oh.
Yes, you see 1 minute and guess what are the pictures.
Yes, it's a guessing one. Okay. Okay, can you see them?
No.
Okay, now you should.
Okay.
Yes. So you see these people?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Now, Ross, I want you to watch these two pictures. You compare them and you tell me, what do the people enjoy about doing these jobs? To you.
Yes, there are two pictures. In one, in the the bottom. No,
A and B.
In a picture A, there is a oddio, come si dice? No, si deve dire, però non mi ricordo più come si dice il cameriere.
Waiters.
Someone. What? Sorry?
A waiter.
A waiter, okay. There is a waiter. It is in a restaurant, and while the picture B, there is one woman that is she's working inside the supermarket, or is collecting some food for a restaurant. So it seems that one in picture A, there is a waiter that is making an order, and he is enjoying to speak with the people to give a lunch or food for people. And in the other picture, the woman is enjoying to check the pasta. I don't know if it's a pasta or something. It's very difficult to understand what, but is enjoying to check the food that probably must be good for a restaurant.
Thank you. Thank you, Ross. Anna, which one of these two jobs would you enjoy the most?
I don't know, but I think could be a waiter.
Why?
Because because I see many people and I don't I didn't never make this job, but I think it's probably enjoy.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so you see the first question to the first candidate has to be about 2 minutes. And the second one in 30 seconds, you could do it. Okay, now let's do on the other way around by changing the picture. Okay. Can you see that, Anna?
Uh,
I show you better.
It's
So,
better.
this is the first picture.
Okay.
And that's the second picture.
Okay.
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 So,
Okay.
I'd like you to compare these two pictures, and you also tell me why are the people singing in these situations?
Okay.
A and B.
In picture A, there are two girls who sing aspetta, sing a song in the house, so they enjoying herself. It's a kind of aspetta, come che si dice? Oh Madonna, aspetta.
Karaoke.
Karaoke, non mi veniva la parola karaoke.
Good. Brava.
And in the picture B, instead there is a man who sing, but in a concert, there is public, no, pubblico, com'è?
Audience.
Audience. I think is rock music. There is a man who sung guitar. Is another kind of music because it's a job. This in the second picture is a job. In the first picture is in the house, so it's enjoy.
Okay, thank
like
you.
enjoy.
Thank you. Ross, would you like to sing in public, like in a theater?
No, I don't like to sing in a theater because I'm not a good singer, and so I don't want to have a bad experience, and I don't want to break the ears of the people. So I like singing, but by hobby in my house.
On your own. Yes,
my
on
own,
my own,
my
you
own,
can
on
say
my
on
own.
my own. Yeah. No, on my own.
On my own.
On my own.
On my own.
Per conto mio.
Per
Okay.
conto mio.
My own.
Okay, very good. Good. Okay, let's do something else now. with other, I mean, the same exercise with other pictures. This one. Let's go back to Ross. Now I'm going to show you other two pictures. Can you see the two pictures? A
Yes.
and B.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, Ross, I'd like you compare these two pictures and you tell me what are the people enjoying about taking photos in these different places?
Yes. In the both of picture there is someone that is taking a photo. In the picture A, there are three friends, girlfriends, that is taking a photo of themselves, and in order to have a record, a memory of that day. And the other one in picture B is she's taking a photo of environment and to have this. I don't know if it's for professional or for free, for hobby. And they are enjoy. The question is why they are enjoying.
Yes, what
Why-
are they
what are-
enjoying these different places?
These different places. So the first in the picture A, they are enjoying to make a photo of themselves. So to for a special moment or special occasion for friendship. And they are in the picture B. She's enjoying the landscape because it's so green and full of it's like an infinite endless. Infinite. And so probably she's enjoying to take or to take an album of different landscapes.
Okay, thank you. Anna, would you like to go for a photographic, no, sorry, forget about it. Okay. Would you prefer, when you are taking photos, would you prefer to shot landscapes or portraits, and why?
I prefer landscape because I don't be able to make a photo, so the portrait is more difficult than a landscape.
Ok, thank you. Allora, parole che ci vengono in mente
Niente.
quando, esatto,
L'ansia,
facciamo
a me viene in mente
niente.
l'ansia.
brainstorming. Allora, landscape alla fine ti è arrivato. The line of the horizon.
Horizon.
Horizon. What else? Take photo. Shoot photo.
Shoot cos'è?
Shoot.
Ah, proprio cliccare.
Come
tipo,
sparare. Uguale, si dice in
shoot.
tutti e due i modi. Have a photo, take a photo, ok. Then for example, a selfie, you know, a selfie that you didn't mention, a selfie,
No, no.
taking pictures, photo, pictures, then what else? Other words that come up to your mind and you maybe don't know the word. What else? What is this?
Park, no,
Actually, this is a meadow. A
meadow,
meadow.
no.
A
What is
Field,
meadow?
field no.
with grass.
Ah,
Field with grass is a meadow.
Mm.
is spelling is MEDOW.
DOW, yeah, meadow,
Middle.
meadow.
With
Okay.
A.
MEA,
M.
MEADOW, meadow.
Okay.
For example, grass,
Grass.
grass. Then what else? Other words that the girls with stripe, the stripe t-shirt, even if, remember, you don't have to make descriptions, but you
No.
have to catch the moment. Okay. So other words that could be, I don't know, friend in a open air. What else? Altre parole che vi vengono in mente che non che vi vengono in mente in italiano e che non che vi
They
ispirano?
are che sono in un parco. They are in the park.
They are in a park. They could be in a park because we see a lot of che sono questi qua dietro?
Trees.
Trees or
Cespugli, ma non me lo
yes, bushes, bushes, like the president.
Bushes.
Bushes. Many
Ma-
bushes here. Bushes. Trees.
Mhm.
Bushes. Okay.
Mountain.
Or if they're not mountains, if they are not too tall, they are
Hills.
hills. Okay. Clouds. Tutto quello che
Clouds.
vi viene in mente.
Il problema è che
Ok.
non viene in mente.
No, ma in italiano vedo che ve ne vengono di cose, no? Senti. Okay. Let's go back to this. Okay, can you see that?
Yes.
Okay, now I'd like you two together to discuss about a topic that is, if it is important for teenager to do sports. I like you to watch for for a couple of seconds here, the various ideas, and you start to discuss together about which one do you think are, if it is important. Now, just if it is important. Your turn.
Okay. Do you start?
Yes, of course. If you want. I think, in my opinion, I think that it's important for teenagers getting fit and making friends. So only these are the most important things. What do you think? What do you think about, Anna?
I agree with you because it's very important for teenagers making friends and getting fit. But I think it's very important also spending time outside because for the health, it's very important stay
So do you
sun with the hair and doing something different from schoolwork also it's important for a teenager because the mind, mi complico la vita.
Quando è così, prendi tu la parola, Ross, vai.
Ah, okay. And
Sempre a te.
so yes, I think you agree about spending time aside, because I like very much when I see teenagers doing sport outside. But I think that it's better to do sport outside when you are not in the city, because it's full of pollution. So
Pollution.
in this
Yes.
case, I don't agree a lot. Do you think the same thing? Or
Yes, it's better in the countryside, but sometimes teenagers live in the city, so sometimes it's important also outside in the city. So if
Okay, thank you. That was very good. Okay, now I'd like you to tell me which one do you think is the most important thing, a reason for teenagers to do sport amongst those, if you come to an agreement?
Anna, well, do you think that do you agree that most important things for teenagers, most important for teenagers to do sport is getting fit and making friends? So if you want to summarize,
I think making friends, it's
yes.
it's
So-
very, very important.
making friends.
Yes, I
You
think
think
so.
that you think about making friends, and yes, but yes, I think that, but there are sports that are not so sociable, like I don't know. There are some sports that are not so sociable. So, but so it is important to teenagers. So I think that yes, I agree with you.
Ok, that's it.
Cioè,
Però
fermaci.
fermati, ecco, ok, va bene, però non siete arrivate, non avete detto, ok, per concludere, cioè non
No,
siete
no, non è
arrivate
stato
a una
chiaro.
conclusione, a risolvere. Aspettate che devo andare un attimo in cantina, per modo di dire, che mi si è staccata la presa.
In cantina.
Sì, qua sotto il divano. Ok, ecco, scusate. Per cui ricordatevi che nella seconda domanda, quando è il minuto in cui dovete prendere una decisione, un accordo, raggiungere o non raggiungere un accordo, ma
No, no, io lo volevo raggiungere.
volevi raggiungerlo,
Lo volevo
ma non ti
raggiungere.
complicare la vita. Se uno dice una
Infatti.
cosa, vai, ok, siamo d'accordo allora su quello, capito?
Yes,
Non
volevo
ti
dire.
stai a lucubrare, non
No,
stai
no, no,
discutendo una
sì.
tesi di filosofia, capito? Tranquilla.
Mi sono sbagliata.
Ricordatevi che il contenuto non è così importante quanto la
La
forma e come
la
lo
forma.
esprimete, cioè qualsiasi contenuto può essere accettabile purché sia motivato. Per cui potete dire qualsiasi cosa e più o meno l'avete fatto, però ancora
No,
ne
mi sono
manca un
sbagliata.
pezzetto. L'hai
Dovevo
visto
dire,
te le guide che ti ho mandato, sì?
sì, sì, sì.
Vattela a leggere, perché quelle ti aiutano parecchio. Facciamo un altro.
Per quello che ho detto che abbiamo la capacità di incasinarci la vita.
Ma probabilmente è proprio, non è un fatto sull'inglese,
No, no, è proprio in
italiano.
è un
generale.
modo di discutere.
Certo.
Perché esatto, perché io mi trovo bene nell'inglese, a parte tutte le cose, perché io riesco a sintetizzare facilmente anche in italiano. Chi ha il dono della sintesi, come mi dice sempre una mia amica, che invece non ce l'ha affatto, ha questa capacità con l'inglese ci si trova subito bene. Chi non ha il dono della sintesi deve prima lavorarci sopra e poi trasformarlo in inglese.
Ecco,
Perché
però questo
comunque è una cosa
passaggio
mentale, dal cervello che
manca.
parte questa
Sì,
cosa.
certo.
Questo passaggio però manca in questo momento quando c'è la performance.
Lo so, è difficile perché devi pensare direttamente in inglese in una modalità che non ti è consona. Perché abbiamo un modo molto, poi anche te Ross ti esprimi in modo abbastanza arzigogolato, sei ricca di dettagli, di
Arzigogolato,
sfumature, invece
quindi
devi cercare,
confusionale.
sì, perché
sì,
ancora
sì.
non essendo del tutto fluente, il dettaglio e la sfumatura sono i punti in cui ti incastri.
Certo.
E invece se tu la tieni un po' sempre di livello B2, però vai tranquilla, comunque molto meglio, eh? Ok,
Grazie.
now again, I want you to discuss about this topic. It is a good idea for teachers to take their students on school trips. For you.
Anna, do you want to start?
Yes. I think it's a good idea for teachers to take the student on school trips because when you see new place, the students learn many aspetta, many things that could be the city or country, new country, learning about the world, and they enjoying. You, Rosanna, what do
Yes,
you agree?
I totally agree with you. And I think that learning about the world is strictly connected with the seeing new places because yes, when the students they go on school trips, they can learn more and more about the world, like seeing new places. So enrich the culture and so. And Anna, about a time outside the classroom, do you think that is it helpful for students?
Oh, yes, I think so. Because the students enjoy very much because they are outside, they are in a new place, and so they are very interesting about this. Also helping with the school project if the trips have a project for the student, it's better. So I think it's important. And for you?
Yes, to summarize, so the spending time outside the classroom is very important, right, Anna, for reach and increase our learning. So it is not important only to attend the lesson in classroom, but to stay outside the classroom. Do you think the same thing? Or what
Very
about?
good, good. Thank you. Now, I'd like you to tell me which one is the best reason why it's a good idea to take the student on school trips?
Why the children?
I think the best could be learning about the world. And for you, Rossana?
Yes, fantastic. You got my idea.
Meno male.
Okay,
Okay.
so you
We are agree.
you agree?
Agree.
Do you
We,
agree now?
yes.
On one? Okay,
Yes,
learning
yes.
about the word. Thank you. Questa parte proprio non ce la fate a dire che
No, che
siete
devo
d'accordo.
fare? Io non... questa parte, ecco qua, che dovevamo fare?
Allora, che dovevamo fare?
Che dovevo fare?
Tell me. Allora, aspetta, perché adesso ti ci porto. Perché questa è la parte topica in cui bastano 3 frasi giuste, ma che ci siano. Ok, part 4.
Che fatica però.
Che
Comunque,
fatica.
Anna, è difficile,
Mamma
Esagerate.
mia. Figurati.
È difficile perché dovete mantenere comunque un livello di concentrazione piuttosto alto, no? Ok. Allora, andiamoci a vedere insieme quello che io ti ho già mandato. Allora, abbiamo tutta qui speaking part 2, no? Dove c'è tutto quanto, la descrizione, quanto dura, vedete? 4 minuti.
6 se si entra, giusto?
E 6 se si è in 3, esatto. Per cui eccetera, eccetera, eccetera. Part 4. Asking for your partner opinion.
No, non l'ho studiata.
Allora, che cosa abbiamo fatto, no? Fino adesso abbiamo prima, nella parte 3, descritto la foto. L'abbiamo già fatta, ok? Part 4 of the B is basically consists of a set of questions. Ah no, questo è la 4. No, scusate, mi sono sbagliata. Questa non l'ho ancora fatta, la 3 devo vedere. Mi confondo con tutte queste parti. La prima, la seconda, la terza. Eccola qua. E ve la ricondivido. Ok, sì. Adesso ve lo faccio leggere, così leggendolo voi vi rendete anche conto di come deve essere fluente il modo in cui parlate, senza essere per questo complicato e difficile. Ok, ingrandiamola bene e vai Ross. Inizia a leggere.
This part of the test comprises one discussion divided into 2 parts. First, the examiner will describe the situation to you and your partner, and she will offer you different options to discuss. Second, after the brief discussion, you and your partner will have to decide on the best option for the situation proposed in the first part of the discussion. This part of the test is supposed to last 4 minutes or 5 minutes if the speaking task is carried out by 3 candidates. The main elements of the task are the following: examiner's instructions, 1 minute, pair discussion of the options, 2 minutes, 3 minutes for groups of 3 candidates, and reaching a conclusion, 1 minute. Instruction and possible candidate response. When sitting any speaking exam, it is important to know what to expect in terms of timing, tasks, instructions, content, and so on. For this reason, it is absolutely essential to know the instruction you will receive during the B2 First Certificate Exam Speaking Test.
Ok, questo è quello che tra l'altro voi avete già sperimentato. Vai avanti.
Now, I'd like you to talk about something together for about 2 minutes. I'd like you to imagine that a town wants more tourists to visit. Here are some ideas they are thinking about and a question for you to discuss. First, you have some time to look at the task. The examiner places the following picture in front of you, allows you 15 seconds to read the question and study the options.
Per cui velocemente. Ok, questo è quello che voi l'avete già fatto. Adesso leggete insieme, questo è un esempio fatto bene, e ricordatevi anche come l'avete svolto voi, candidate A e B. Ok, Anna fai A e Ross fa il B. Ok?
Ok. Aspetta, c'ho le faccine. Aspetta.
Sposta le faccine.
Faccine. Ok. Allora. Shall I go first?
Sure, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Ahead. Go ahead.
Sure, go ahead. No.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yes. Go ahead.
I believe that this option, I'm pointing, building a large nightclub will attract tourists, especially young ones who enjoy partying and going out with friends. Don't you think?
Yes, I think so too. However, it might not be the best type of tourism because it can disturb neighbors and residents. How about having more shops?
Oh, that's a great idea. If the city offers a good shopping experience, many people will be attracted to it, which I guess is quite positive for everyone. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes, of course. Maybe that option could go hand in hand with building holiday flats because the way I see it, you want tourists to spend more time in your city. So if you have plenty of shops and accommodation, it's the perfect combination, right?
Yeah, you are absolutely right. But what do you think about the other two options? Do you think they are a good idea?
If you ask me, putting up security cameras isn't very appealing to anyone. But I suppose parks can be attractive, but I'm not sure how much exactly. What's your take on those two options?
As you said, security cameras are not appealing at all. As for parks, maybe they are a good thing for residents, but not for tourists particularly.
Okay, now the second set of instruction. The examiner will interrupt the conversation above and say, "Thank you. Now you have about a minute to decide which idea would be best for the town." B.
Well, given our previous comments, I would say that the two best options would probably be the shops and the holiday flats. Don't you think?
Yeah, well, I do agree with you, having a more shops, but I think that building a nightclub is more important than holiday flats.
Okay, I see what you mean, but I don't think the same way. Questo non lo diciamo noi, eh? Shall we stick to having more shops then?
Yes, sure. I also think it's the best one. So do we have an agreement?
Yes, we do.
Thank you. Can I have the booklet, please? Okay. Do we have an agreement? Yes, we do.
Cioè, bisogna proprio dirlo.
Bisogna proprio dirlo, bisogna concludere. Dovete riuscire a concludere, non dovete essere interrotte. Anche se andate sotto il minuto, non ha importanza. Però è importante che voi la diciate questa cosa. Hai visto che ho messo in neretto diverse
Sì,
espressioni,
dire.
che sono le
Mhm.
espressioni che devi cercare di usare. Leggi le osservazioni adesso.
If you read the task above carefully, you will notice the following features in first certificate exam speaking part 3. The candidates are asked to interact with each other rather than speak by themselves.
And this you know.
Mm.
It is essential to express and ask for opinions, agree and disagree with the other candidate, and change the subject.
Yes, you know.
The examiner's question is written in the middle of the booklet she places in front of the candidates.
So if you forget something, you have it.
Mhm.
Candidates are encouraged to discuss the different options. So
Good.
the examiner remain with the sheet
Without
with the booklet.
talking the whole time,
Okay.
both of them, because remember there are two of them, but one is never speaking to you.
Mm.
Okay.
Candidates are no, I don't know if Anna wants to read.
What?
Okay.
Sorry?
I go on.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Candidates are expected to have a conversation, sharing opinions and asking questions. The expressions involved are useful words or phrases to use in any discussion.
Okay, these last 2 points are important.
It is advisable to reach an agreement with your partner, but it is not absolutely necessary. The most important thing is to show the examiner that you are discussing and working towards a final
A
decision.
final decision. So even the decision is not an agreement, so you disagree completely, but you still have your decision, your final decision. Okay, that's important. Okay, so shall I start? Yeah, go on. Shall I go first? Of course, go ahead. Is it okay if I start? Sure, no problem. Would you like to go first? Yes, why not? Okay,
Mhm.
opinion. I
Impara a
believe.
memoria.
Yeah, sì,
Would you like?
qualcosa sì, però lo devi anche cioè farlo tuo, non deve essere a pappagallo. As far as I'm concerned, don't you think, don't you agree? Lo dite? Attente che agree. Do you
Yes,
agree? Non usate il verbo essere con agree.
Mhm.
I don't agree.
Agree.
Ok, no, I am agreeing. No, mi raccomando perché l'ho sentito ogni tanto.
Sì, no, è colpa mia, l'ho
Wouldn't you
detto io.
say so? Wouldn't you agree? Anche usando con il would, no? Wouldn't you agree? Right? Semplicemente. Do you think? Però, insomma, usatene qualcun'altra, no? Scusate, ho saltato. No, era qui. E poi vedete, the way I see it, if you ask me, I would say that. It seems to me that, in my view, do you believe that? What do you think about? Of course. How about? What about? What's your take on con ing, con qualcosa in ing? E quando voi andate d'accordo, e questo siete state bravissime. I totally agree with you. You're dead right. That's absolutely true. That's absolutely right. That's a great idea. I couldn't agree more. Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, I see that way too. Yes, of course. I think so. But if you don't agree, I'm afraid I don't see in the same way. I'm sorry, but I have to disagree. You may be right, but I have a different view. That might be true, but I'm not sure I agree with you. I'm sorry, but I don't agree. And then changing the subject is important to go from one to another. As for this option, what do you think? As to this option, okay, in relation to as regards to, regarding the question of the task, what do you think with regard to the, and it's all about paraphrases, okay? And then at the end, this is what you miss it. I believe we have an agreement, don't we? So, do we have an agreement? Easy. So, do we have an agreement? Yes or no? Because probably if the other candidates doesn't say anything, you see that in the examiner is going to stop you and you say, so I think we have an agreement. Do we? Okay, shall we shall we agree on this option? Okay, and these are all the tips that we already were discussing. Keep your turn short, not monologue, stick to the topic, and be polite, and always smile as usual. Okay, so this is something that it could be useful. Let's try to do another one. We have no,
it's not. There is no time.
There's no make a change. Just relax. Ok.
Ehi,
Brave. Meglio, molto meglio.
Come passa il tempo quando ci si diverte.
Quando ci si diverte.
Quando ci si diverte. Intanto qui si è fatta buia la situazione.
Sì, infatti.
Infatti ho dovuto accendere la
Sei nell'oscurità più profonda.
Il sole, adesso è andato giù. Va bene lo stesso.
Mamma mia, quanto comunque, guarda, è faticosa, perché...
Faticoso, sì, vedrai che quella giornata uscirai distrutta,
stremata.
senza fare niente, ti sembrerà di essere stanchissima, però prendila proprio per una,
no, la prendo con
una prova così tranquilla come va, e già averlo fatto già va bene, capito?
Tranquilli, già lo so che risultato, perché...
No, non lo puoi sapere, perché guarda, ti può rivelare delle sorprese,
No, meglio crearsi
la parte scritta che insomma... Poi se mi farai mai leggere un tuo scritto...
ma io ci provo, l'ho fatto qualcosa. Poi
sì, ma quelli che hai fatto l'altro anno erano buoni, tra l'altro,
No, però... sì, ma io adesso... E poi quelli dell'altro anno non saprei ripeterli quest'anno.
Vabbè, ma li puoi riprendere e rivedere.
Sta sempre peggiorando, cioè.
No, non stai peggiorando. Ti sembra a te perché perdi un po' di allenamento, però va bene così, dai. E poi fai quel che puoi, lavori, famiglia, quello, quell'altro. Di qua è. Dai, ce la facciamo.
Va bene, comunque
Ok, noi ci vediamo domani alle 5:30, se ci sei anche tu.
Perché dobbiamo recuperare il lunedì? Cioè,
il prossimo.
Yes. No, in effetti questo che recuperiamo è quando sono stata male io, perché i prossimi che cadono in giorni festivi non sarebbero da recuperare. Però siccome una volta sono anche stata male io, l'ho messo adesso perché così poi abbiamo i 2 lunedì che saltiamo, che è un peccato, e allora comunque vi do un po' di cose da fare. Facciamo una ricetta domani,
Va bene.
Per cui potete anche collegarvi dalla cucina direttamente se volete.
Sì, infatti.
Ok.
Domani non dovrebbe venirci l'ansia,
No,
domani easy going. Domani
relax.
siamo tutti insieme, anche con il B1, siamo tutti insieme, che è più divertente.
Bene.
Ciao, grazie.
Ciao ragazze, buona serata.
Ciao anche a voi.
Ciao.
Bye.